There was more than one winner in the winner's circle after this race at Saratoga, as the New York State Thoroughbred Breeding and Development Fund handed out $15,000 in scholarships. 6 students representing Cornell University, Morrisville State College, and SUNY Cobleskill were awarded $2,500 to continue studies that will lead to employment in New York State's thoroughbred industry. For Cornell veterinary student Juan Guerra, who moved with his parents from El Salvador to Far Rockaway, Long Island, when he was 9, the day was significant on many levels.
And I never imagined myself being where I am right now, at Saratoga, studying veterinary medicine and getting the scholarship. And they sang the national anthem this morning, and it's like, wow, this country really helps. If you work hard, this country really helps your dreams come true. And I hope to one day be able to give back to this country and to the industry.
It was New York-bred Funny Side, the gutsy gelding that garnered more than $3 million in earnings and won the coveted Kentucky Derby back in 2003, that inspired Juan's desire to become a vet.
Bring a little bit of the veterinary medicine aspect of things, of why we do the things we do, and welfare issues.
If you want to come and take pictures, you'll do so from outside the winner's circle.
The other scholarship winner from Cornell University is Alexa Ravit, also from Long Island. She hopes to find a place in the industry where she can make a difference to the lives of horses and to the game of racing.
We need everybody on board with uniform medication policies, because the public thinks that all the horses that run are drugged, and each state has its own policy, and that the public doesn't understand. And there definitely needs to be one horse racing governing body that controls everyone, because everyone, as I said, has their own different rules.
SUNY Cobleskill students Paige Montanye and Brooke Burke say their education has definitely given them a leg up in the industry. Burke hopes to care for stallions, mares, and especially foals at one of the state's many breeding farms. She was also happy to win the scholarship for her proud mother.
My mom has been working on her own to get me through college, money-wise, financially. So it's going to help out a lot to get the basic tuition down so I can go back and finish out my last year there, which will mean a lot to us.
All the students and their teachers enjoyed spending the day at historic Saratoga Racecourse, a place already the stomping grounds of Paige Montanye. The Saratoga County native is already the shed row foreman for one of New York's leading trainers, Chad Brown, who is himself a graduate of both Cobleskill and Cornell.
I started off as a hot walker last summer, and I'm working my way up to bigger positions and better pay. I want to get to know different trainers as well, because everyone has their own way of doing things.
What's especially gratifying to the fund is that these scholarship winners would really prefer to establish their careers right here in New York State's breeding or racing industries.
If I could pursue my career in New York State, I would like to very much. I have a lot of family in New York State, and it's where I was born and raised, and I would like to stay close to family.
Kate Jones has become quite expert in working with breeding stock through the Morrisville State College program, which is dedicated to providing a workforce for the state's racing and breeding industries.
I just love everything about it. I love raising the mares and foals and watching them grow up and prep them as yearlings and watching them go off in sales and watching them go out to race.
And Aaron Pollitt, a second-year student at Morrisville majoring in equine studies, hopes to return to the winner's circle in the near future as a jockey.
I've been galloping at the racetrack, so it's a lot of fun. I like women jockeys, obviously, because the industry isn't very well known for their women, and it's just growing right now in that aspect, so that's awesome.
While the students enjoyed watching both favorites and long shots come in that day, perhaps the only sure bet of the day was that each scholarship recipient has demonstrated the desire to contribute positively to the future of New York's thoroughbred breeding and racing industries. For the New York Thoroughbred Breeding and Development Fund, I'm Executive Director Tracy Egan.